Good morning, children. Welcome back to our science class. We have studied up to 5 lessons before. Now, this is the sixth lesson. You already know that different types of animals eat different kinds of food, and this way of eating different kinds of food by different animals is known as feeding habits of animals. Now, in this class, let us learn about the part 1 of lesson 6, feeding habits of animals. See children, here we have a picture. In this animals are there, human being also, and you just observe what type of food they are eating. First you take this orangutan and elephant, they are eating plants and plant parts. And coming to the lion, it's eating flesh. And coming to bear, it's eating fish, and also this bear eats plants also. And here human being, he will also eat both flesh, meat, eggs, chicken as well as vegetables. So all these animals and human being, all these living things, they are not eating the same kind of food. So these different animals eat different kinds of food, and this way of eating different kinds of food by different animals is known as feeding habits of animals. So here, after seeing the picture here, we can categorize the animals and human beings according to some parts. See, coming to the first one, the animals which are eating plants and leaves, we can categorize them. And animal hunting other animals and eating them, we can categorize them. And animals eating both plants and animals, and also human beings. And in addition to that, some animals will be there, they eat the remains of dead animals. For example, you take fox, wolf. So after the tiger ate the flesh, after killing the animal, it leaves some part of the flesh. Then at that time, these remains of the after hunting by the tiger can be eaten by this fox, etc. Sometimes they eat the remains of dead animals also. When the animals died, after some days they eat that remains of the dead animals. So that way of animals also, that kind of animals also will be present. So animals need food for their growth and energy, and they cannot prepare food by themselves. We can observe one thing here, all these animals, they cannot prepare food themselves like plants, and they depend on plants or other animals for their food. Here all these animals and human beings also, they are dependents, they are depending on plants and other animals for their food. Now let us put the animals into groups according to their feeding habits. Now see here in this picture, we can observe all the animals are eating plants and plant parts. These are called herbivorous animals. See zebra, rabbit, cow, giraffe, elephant. All these animals are eating plants and plant parts. If you take rabbit, it eats carrot like that, and elephant, it eats sugarcane. Like that, these animals either they eating the plants or the plant parts. These animals are called as herbivorous animals. Cow, goat, giraffe, elephant eat small plants or other parts of a tree. Such animals are called as herbivorous animals. This is the first type of animals based on their feeding habits. Coming to the second type, if you observe here, fox, wolf, lion, shark, all these animals, and shark also, fish, and these animals, they hunt and eat other animals. They hunt and eat other animals. And animals like lion, hyena, snake, and frog hunt other animals and eat them. Some animals like fox and vulture, I said before, eat the remains of dead animals. Such animals which eat only other animals are called as carnivorous animals. The animals which hunt other animals and eat them, and some animals eat the remains of dead animals, and these animals they only eat other animals either by hunting or by remains of dead animals. They eat only other animals. These animals are called as carnivorous animals, otherwise they are called carnivores. The picture we can observe clearly, carnivores. This is the second type of animals, second group of animals based on the feeding habits. Now coming to the third group, here we can observe crow, pig, bear, rat, hen, jackal. They eat both plants and animals. Animals like bear, crow, rat, jackal eat both plants and animals. They eat plants as well as animals. These animals are called as omnivorous animals. Animals like bear, crow, rat, and jackal eat both plants and animals. Such animals are called as omnivorous animals, otherwise omnivores. Herbivores, carnivores, omnivores, or herbivorous animals, carnivorous animals, omnivorous animals. These are the three important groups of animals based on their feeding habits. Now, now let us once recall what we have studied, and we can go to the next part. See, based on the feeding habits of the animals, animals are divided into three groups. First type is herbivorous animals or herbivores. They eat plants, small plants, or other parts of a tree or parts of the plants. Example, zebra, rabbit, cow, giraffe, elephant, etc. Second type is carnivorous animals or carnivores. These animals hunt other animals and eat them, and some animals like fox and vulture eat the remains of dead animals. Such animals which only eat other animals are called as carnivorous animals or carnivores. Next type is omnivorous animals. Animals like bear, crow, rat, and jackal eat both animals and plants. Such animals are called as omnivorous animals or omnivores. This is about the three important groups of animals based on their feeding habits. Now, coming to the next one, feeding habits of animals. Different animals eat different types of food. We know that already. The kind of food they eat depends upon the shape of their mouth, jaws, and teeth, etc. The body structure of all the animals will not be the same. So, this kind of food they eat depends upon the shape of their mouth, jaws, and teeth. In this, let us see different groups. The first group is animals swallow their prey. See, animals like frog, lizard, snake do not use teeth to bite or chew the food. Frogs and lizards catch their prey with the help of a sticky tongue. The snake can open its mouth very wide to swallow its prey. Here in this picture, we can observe the snake is swallowing the prey. It do not use teeth to bite or chew the food. Frogs and lizards catch their prey with the help of a sticky tongue. See here, the snake opened its mouth very wide to swallow its prey. See, just it is swallowing the prey. So, these are the first type of animals which swallow their prey. These snakes can eat animals which are bigger than them in size. So, the animals which are bigger than snakes also, they can eat such animals. They will just open their mouth wide and swallow the prey. Now, coming to the assignment which we have studied, the first question is, what are carnivorous animals? We have already discussed about them. What are carnivorous animals? And the second question is, state one difference between herbivorous and omnivorous animals. We have to write one difference. There is difference between herbivorous and omnivorous animals, and write the difference. Now give two examples each. Two examples each for herbivorous, carnivorous and omnivorous animals. For each group you have to give two examples. Herbivorous two examples, carnivorous two examples and omnivorous two examples. Now children, listen the video carefully and answer the questions. Once again, let us see the feeding habits of different animals. Different animals eat different types of food. The kind of food they eat depends upon the shape of their mouth, jaws and teeth. In that, the first type is animals swallow their food. Frog, lizard and snake do not use teeth to bite or chew the food. Frogs and lizards catch their prey with the help of a sticky tongue. The snake can open its mouth very wide to swallow the prey. Snakes can eat animals which are bigger than them in size. So, listen the video carefully and answer the assignments. Thank you.